What's up, degenerates? Okay, Mad Merrigan here for Cold Bear Sports. Right, before I get into my selections tomorrow, and I have some good ones, let's just wrap up the US Open. John Rahm taking it down, and our selection, Rory McIlroy, getting that tied 7th place. So finishing in the money, really happy with that. Or he was our biggest bet of the tournament, or 2 points each way. So really great to secure the each way money. But let's just go back to the Spaniard, John Rahm, again having to walk away from the Memorial Tournament after testing positive for COVID-19. Heartbreaking stuff when he was chasing back-to-back wins. And really, I think he shot 8 under par the day he had to leave. He was 6 shots clear in the tournament overall, and just what the mentality to come back, bounce back, and go out and play his game and get the win. So one of the best sporting achievements I've seen in a long time, So really amazing, but just showing his quality as a player. And look, the final round of that tournament, there was some amazing quality. Right, we'll leave it there. We'll move on to tomorrow, and let's try and find some winners. Right, we'll touch on, I suppose, Beverly first. So I have a nice few selections tomorrow. So Beverly, the 220, Ben Haslam trained, Lady Shanawell, a pint each way. She's a filly. Look, she's low grade enough stuff, but I think she's kind of ready to run a race. She came back. She's had a couple of runs back from a break. She ran okay the last time. We'll have to step up again, but I think she might. So a pint each way, Lady Shanawell, the 220 at Beverly. I'll get the best prices in the description below. And then we go to the 255 at Beverly. Edgar Allan Poe. I really like this horse's run the last day. This horse is well handicapped on all form. He looked like he was about to show a bit of hope. His run the last day was a good step forward on what he'd been doing lately. So I think 1 point win, Edgar Allan Poe tomorrow in the 255. I just think he's well handicapped. He looks back to form, so therefore he definitely has a good chance. I know the favourite, Ivan Furtado's, is strong enough at the head of the market, but I don't know. I think Edgar Allan Poe is well handicapped, and if he can find his form, he could probably win tomorrow. So hopefully. Then we go to the 440 in Beverly. This is an interesting horse, Just Jacob. Now he's 11-10, but he looks like he's much better than he's shown. He looks a little quirky though, I will say that. But Kieran Fallon up here tomorrow, riding for William Haggis. So 1 point win, Just Jacob. I think this horse has been quirky but shown enough, and I think tomorrow hopefully he'll get it done for us. And then we'll move on, I suppose, to the 420 in Ayr. This is an interesting runner because the makeup of the race is really going to suit this horse. So New Society, Ben Curtis. This is an Irish trained horse, and it has some good consistent form. It disappointed when favourite the last time in Goran Park, but it has a couple of wins to its name. And I just think I went through the race, and there is a lot of horses that have been winning lots in it, but there's just no pace in the race, and this one does sit handy, so it'll probably just give her the option to control the race. If she makes it, she can set her own, or if Ben Curtis makes it, he can set his own pace. But if he sits second, he can decide when to kick or when to go. So I just think, looking at the race, this horse gets to control what's going on. The rest of the horses always tend to drop in. So look, it's just an advantage point, I think, if he can control the pace. So 1 point each way, New Society. Now that trainer, the Watson, is it RK Watson? That trainer has a runner in the listed race, Iva Bat. It's as big as 20-1. It'll have to step up a mile on what it's done, but it is slowly stepping up bit by bit. It will have to take a big jump forward, but just keep an eye on it in the listed race. Have a few quid on it if you want. I'm not advising you to back it or anything, but I'm just saying it's 20-1. Iva Bat has won 2 of its last 3, albeit at a lot lower level than what it's going to have to scale. But I wouldn't be surprised if it ran okay. Then let's move on to the 210 in Brighton. Almadrain will go with. George Bowie trained. Our guest David Egan was on the other night. 1 point win on this as well. This is by Australia. It was I think it went off favourite the last day it ran. It's coming back in trip. And I just think with the 3-year-old getting all the allowances and things like that, I think he'll probably win tomorrow. So 1 point win there. And then let's go to Newbury to finish it off. Amir Kabir. Stepping Up and Trip. This is a fine big horse. Looks like he takes a minute to get running. Stayed on nicely in Leicester the last day. And I think stepping up to 1.5 miles at 13-2, I'm prepared to give him a point each way. Now he has to give away all the fucking allowances to a horse of Ed Walker's that's favourite at the top of the betting. But I like this horse. I think Stepping Up and Trip will suit him. He's a big horse, so he'll only get better with time. But yeah, these 3-year-olds and handicaps, they're getting all the weight for ages, so it's making them very hard to beat. But Amir Kabir is definitely, we haven't seen the best of him, and he steps up to a trip that on his last run you would think he would definitely suit. So let's hope for a good day tomorrow. Alright lads, the time for codding is over.